Chapter 9. Little House of Horrors. The moment a stunned silence passes over you, Zaire, Lucky, and Tyson, as you register Cora's body lying at your feet. Then, the horror of it all hits you at once. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesse. Without hesitation, Zaire yanks you away from the doorway and into his arms. Your eyes lock until this mutilated frame. Zaire squeezes your heart, trying desperately to ground you to the moment as they whisper in your ear. You're okay. Can you hear me? You're fine. I'm right here. You squeeze your eyes shut as images of Destiny's vacant stare and blood gushing from along his neck threaten to push their way to the forefront. By the screams from the crowd of the parade and the thud of Coda's body dropping to the ground echoing in your ears, dig deep to find your inner strength. Okay, I'm safe. Nothing hurt me. Bit by bit, you feel your heart rate slowing back to its usual pace. And you blink open your eyes, find Zaire standing in front of you, your gaze concerned. Are you okay? I'm not. You have no idea how good to see your face after feel like that. It's not being able to breathe again. Let's make a deal. Swear it out, and let one niggas take your breath away, okay? You have me worried. I think we all should be. Coda's body was still warm when it fell on me, so the killer must be nearby. Lucky rushes past Coda's corpse and out into the night, looking for the expanse where we stay, only to shake your head. There's nothing out there, Jesse. Probably because the killer isn't in here. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to be next victim. So the guys on them from the nearby side table, passing up into a baseball bat pose. You were to stand between her and the others. Lucky, you gotta put that down. Nobody else is gonna die before you can finish your scuffs. Especially not her. What the hell is this supposed to mean? Guys, come on. Doesn't try to in the secret, but Zaire holds up her hands, cut him off. It means nobody here could take you if we want to. Nobody here could take you if we want to. If we're going off the bicep size alone, you're the most likely subset. Luckily, there, the muscles in Lucky's arm bulge as he adjusts her grip on the lamp. And for the first time, you realize just how strong Lucky really is. That is kind of right. You have to admit, of all of us, you would have the easiest time overtaking Cody. Thank you. So I'm the killer because I'm in shape. Hello, I run up and down a basketball court for 40 minutes every week. I thought if anyone would know me better, it would be you, Jesse. It's just something to keep in mind, that's all. If anyone should be underestimating me, it's a stalker of Morak Island. Jesse already says that I knew exactly what chance to take to get it right in secret. I'm not the one who kept it a secret. What about the summa cum line? I'm gonna read that back. I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read the whole thing over again and slowly. I'm not the only one who kept a secret about the summer cum lying as a grocery boy. Summer cum lying. Summer cum lying. What? I'm not showing up with this shit. I say the word. I said that word. I don't need to say which word I'm talking about. So I'm on YouTube doing this shit and taking this down. I don't need YouTube doing this shit. But I say that word. But I said, I'm gonna take that word off the screen. I say that word and I just I'm a 12-year-old fucking boy. Zaire levies and they use her finger in Tyson's direction. And though you reach for the lamp, Lovey jerks away and heads straight for Tyson, pointing the lampshade at him. And Zaire's right. And you barely said a word this whole time. They can just fight a radar killer? Whoa. I haven't said anything because I try to preserve our friendship, not because I'm a murderer. Look how we're turning on each other. And for what? Why would we so sure it was one of us? Who else could it be, Ty? How about the reporter? Not to be gross, but a nose isn't exactly proof she's dead. She... what? Cut it off and sent it to me as a ruse? Stranger things have happened. Maybe, but not many. The conversation devolves into bickering again, and as all three of them go at it, look on, dreading the idea that one of them may be harboring a deadly secret. I don't like to think that anything could do this, but what the killer really is among us. He started like his athletic build, Sarah's cunning eyes, Tyson's silent, disarming demeanor. What is this book? Why did I start reading this? Way back when I read it. And why did when I read it, I record it, so now I feel like I have to keep reading it. Tyson's probably big enough to cut off his head, and he was entirely too quiet during the discussion. I'll go ahead and call him out when he has spoken. Tune back in to the conversation just as Lucky uses the lens. Heavy bass as the gavel banging on the side of the table. I might not know who the killer is for sure, but I know one thing. I'm not spending one more second in his murder house. I'm going home. Right, Bonnie. I think that's probably for the best. Good night, Jesse. Oh yeah. After they turn to leave, you plant yourself in front of the door, spreading your arms wide. Listen carefully. We don't know who killed Carter, but I do know he's together. It wasn't like perfect thing. Not leave me alone here, but in a body. The killer's not one of us. We made the perfect bait. I don't believe the killer's among us, but for whatever reason, the killer's targeting our friend group. And what better way to lure them out than by staying together? Besides, we stand by the chance better than apart. For a moment, silence falls over me, you and your group. Then, as much as I hate to admit it, Jesse's right. Why did you hate to agree with me? Jesse's right. If there's a third-party killer, this is the best way to draw them out. Yeah, but I wish we didn't have to use ourselves as bait to do it. No, it's Static brought the idea, but one by one, you get begrudging nods from the others, and you let out a shaky breath. Okay, now in case the killer is somewhere out there and not here, we should focus on securing the doors and windows to make sure no one can get in. Yeah, but if no one can get in, that means no one can get out either, Jesse. Look around and your friends decide to turn up. Distrust permeated in the air. Quickly you step in. Then we'll leave the second floor alone in case we need to escape. Now, come on, let's get to work. Together, you spend the next few hours nailing downstairs windows shut, moving furniture to block the doors. Ready? 1, 2, 3, lift. But the image of what the labor of intention never fades. Lucky never puts down the lamp. Zaya never turns it back on any of you. When Tyson sticks to your side like glue. You side up next to Zaya. Is this really how things are gonna be? Earlier this week, I felt like we were closer than ever, and now nobody trusts each other. They look around warily at the rest of your friends, and you notice all of them cutting eyes at you suspiciously. Can you blame us? 3 of our friends have dropped there, Jesse. I don't understand why you're not more distrustful. Someone's trying to kill us all, and you know what they say. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Sarah gets back to work, and as you turn to do the same, catch Tyson sliding the letter opener off an end table and into his pocket. He looks up and down to catch you staring, and as he plays it off with a forced smile, chill runs down your spine. Say nothing. Tyson smiles at you. You quickly turn back to your work, stomach twisted to knots. Does it maybe suspicious? It doesn't necessarily mean Tyson is guilty. Sarah's just saying we should not be prepared for anything. Still, you chance at a glance over at Tyson, watching closely as the last window is never shut. Looks like that's all of them. And then we should call it a night. I know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. Take a look at your crew, and only then you notice the weariness carving lines in their faces. The events of the last few days have aged you all years, but as your eyes flick over Dakota's lifeless body, you notice more to be done. Right up. need a minute to say goodbye. Lucky Zaire and I said nod and quietly head off to bed, and the silence of the house settles down on you. You grab a blanket and nail to drape over your friend. I don't know what to do, Dakota. I know someone in this house is out to kill us all, but it's my only hope against whoever it is. You're supposed to know who to trust. I wish you could just tell me who did this to you. Get no response, and with a sigh, you put a blanket over Dakota's face. Cold resolve settling over you. I said you can't, and I guess I'll have to rely on my gut to plan my next move. My gut says I was right. Preparation is key. I don't know. I don't need anything deadly. Just something slow to kill it down enough to give me the upper hand. Oh yeah, the last book I didn't. It's 3:36. It's 3:30. It's like it's like 3 something in the morning. It was 3 something. It was 3. It was 3 when I started. The chapter of the last book I did before this, and I was like 3:40 in the morning. So yay. He looks around the room, and his eye catches on plenty of options to ambush your unaimed foe. Start to see the plan take shape. So at first, the just goes. Before just go chop in anything. Anyone working on it at night. Wait. Damn, sorry. Even if it only buys me a few seconds, the advantage could be the difference between life and death. But since I don't know where the threat's coming from, I'll need to cover my bases. You head for the base of the stairs, surveying a small patch of floor between them and the front door. If you put something loud down here, it can act as a warning that someone's coming up the stairs. And maybe even try to kill up and get them taste of your medicine. So you figure out what to use. Wrestling on the started roll of bubble wrap, Destiny used to protect the valuables during the party, and the rope to kill it used to hang the bloody banner. Some bubble wrap down and run into the door and on the stairs. Carefully unroll the bubble wrap and tape it down before standing back and observing your work. In the dark, no one even noticed there. Safe but effective. Perfect. Step over your contraption and climb the stairs. As you reach the hallway, you take in the proximity of the bedrooms your friends have claimed to each other and to yours. So as I hate to think of it, the killer is one of the gang. I suppose I hate to think of it. If the killer is one of the gang, then was in ducks. And he's going to put them at a disadvantage. Causing that close to you from the railing, where drunken party goers use it to make a beer slingshot down the hallway's bathwater on the edge of the tub. So you down the hall and into the bathroom despite the bathroom wheels. My hallway slide coming up. Turn the bars sit down and pour the oils all over the hallway. Leave a small path against one wall for you to get to your room. That should be enough for anyone who asks. And make them feel good too. And I just need something to trap the killer long enough for me to see who they are. You open the nearby closet and crouch down to rifle through the junk shelved at the bottom. I brought your father's old fishing net and a rusty bear trap you found years ago while exploring the forest. The net will definitely do the job, but the trap will do that and then some. This rusty thing will be basically invisible in the dark, so you should run right into it and get a surprise of the life. If the chain to a nearby vent, then brace your hands against either side of the spring. The spring loaded plate, locking the mechanism into place. What is this music? Why does this sound so cartoony? Why does it remind me of Looney Tunes? Like, maybe that's just me, but what is this? Okay, with Terrorfest, I was trying not to, like, do much of this, unrelated commentary. I was trying to, like, not do commentary at all. But I can't help it. I was trying to, like, set the scene, not doing any commentary, or just like read the narration part naturally and like more cool, even tone voice. But I can't even do that when I'm just hearing this music. What the fuck is this? Oh my god! I gotta go to the bathroom. God damn it! Yeah, I can just pause and go to the bathroom real quick and then come back. But you guys won't even notice. But I won't. I will. I won't. Doesn't matter what I said. Doesn't matter what I say because you won't even notice. If you leave the set trap in the middle of the hallway, you step around it carefully, giving it a wide berth. If I won't hold him, nothing will. Kevin McAllister. Oh. Hold on. I'll be back in a bit later. As you edge your way back to your room, you feel pain of regret. I hate that it's come to this. I used to trust these people with my life, and I'm setting in traps in case one of them is a secret murderer. But as sad as it is, when it comes down to me and my loved ones, I'm ready to do whatever it takes. For thoughts of Alana, Destiny Dakota, and all the countless others that met her, and Spectacular's hand in your mind, turn the hallway light and head for your bedroom. But she opened the door to your room, find Tyson sitting on the edge of your bed. Tyson? I thought you went to bed. Yeah, I was going to, but there's something I need to get off my chest. Inside your chest, your heart pounds. And asked Jesse, Tyson's not your oldest friends, or maybe he's here to kill you. No pressure. He closed the doorknob in your fist, hesitating between coming in and slamming it closed. And as Tyson's eyes flicked to your grasp, you assess the situation. Get your brother job, mate. You take a breath, casually make your way into the room as if it were any other day. Okay, what's up? You lean against your desk, inches away from where Tyson sits. In a blatant show of faith, you heave a sigh of relief. After what happened downstairs, I was worried you wouldn't trust me at all. I don't think I can handle that. Because right now, you're the only one I can trust completely. And that's what I'm going to show you. Tyson pulls out his phone and starts to look through it. I was texting with Dakota after Alana died, and he had a request. He answered the phone, and curious to take a look at the screen. If anything happens to me, open an envelope in my bedroom drawer and follow the instructions. Do you think he knew something about the killer, or had a guess about the identity? I don't know, but I want to find out, and I want you to come with me. I don't know. Look, I know everyone is a suspect right now, but I had hoped that since Dakota trusted me, or whoever this is, he might trust me too. As he stares hopefully back at you, you can't help but falter. I know I can't just trust him, because he's my friend, but I am curious now what I want him to do. I want him to know that one doesn't know you're beyond, or to boost to your fortitude score, and find out what Dakota was hiding. It is a dying wish. Okay, let's do it. Great, now we just have to figure out a way out of here. It doesn't involve any of the third floor. Great, now we just have to figure a way out of here that doesn't involve any of the first floor windows or doors. I think I know just the way. Lead Tyson out the same window that led you drew just days ago and make your way to Dakota's house, cleaving past his grandmother asleep in the living room as TV watches her. His room is eerily still, and a half-eaten candy bar rests on his desk as if he could be back at any moment. Wow, it's so weird being here without him. Let's hurry up and find an envelope so we can get out of here. Get over to Dakota's desk and pull open the bottom drawer. Sure enough, taped to the bottom is a plain envelope. Alright, go to and see what you got to say. I'm pulling out inside and unfold it. Reading out loud, Tyson. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead. But as my friend, I'm entrusting you this very important task. Deleting and destroying all my inappropriate and embarrassing stuff before until you can see it. I mean, we came all the way here to delete his search history. A job for only the truest of friends. Tyson takes a note from you reading aloud. He's left the passwords on my accounts and wrote down where everything else is hidden. I'm counting on you. Love, Coda. I can't believe this. Is it ridiculous? Yeah. but it's also kind of funny, and it definitely feels like something you do. Let's just take care of the list and get out of here. I don't take care of his digital footprint and you look for stuff hidden around here. Sounds good. As Tyson checks for the location of the first item on the list, log on to Dakota's computer. Let's save pictures. Pull up his camera roll and scroll Drew, leaving a few pictures of Dakota at a college party playing a drinking game. Time for my eyes only folder. Good luck. Thanks. Type in the folder password, wasted in preparation, side as evidence of the ghost shenanigans you spent there, but just as you're about to delete a blurry video, a familiar face catches your eye and you pause. Destiny? You replay the video, and this time you can clearly see your sister. She's on her phone, screaming at whoever is on the other end. Music's too loud to make out her words, but she is not happy. What happened here? You start to play it again. Okay, and that's done. How's it going over there, Jesse? I'm waiting for Tyson turning away. You quickly delete the video, then empty the trash folder. So far, still not completely traumatizing. Lucky you. I've been watching Dakota's journal, and I gotta say, it's really weird reading the innermost thoughts of someone who no longer has any, you know? Huh. I wouldn't expect Dakota to be the journaling type. Me neither. It makes me wonder how much we really knew about him, you know? You and me both. Tyson gets back to work, his words resonate, and you turn back to the computer. What else were you hiding, Dakota? You click into the address bar of his browser, and you type in www, the autofill drop down, so just Clock Up and Pentagram, TikTok, and Instagram. Scroll this Pentagram. All the note says underneath Pentagram is, please end the post. I bookmark, and anything else on my account you think should go. I trust your judgment. Fair enough. Log onto Pentagram bookmarks, but just full of drawers, traps, and crochet videos. You click out to look at the post you provide with it. There's some grade A embarrassing middle school content here. Pictures from 8th grade smartphone, blurry shot and Russ. Aside from those seriously crazy captions and amount of unnecessary hashtags, or something out of the ordinary. We're sorry you take down a handful of posts of him half naked at parties, but we're able to leave most things up. Oh my god. What? You launched to your feet, ready for anything, only to turn face, only to turn face, only to turn and come face to face with it. Oh. Doesn't bounces it so the string stands clear from your face and you shove him away. Get him away from me. I have no idea where it's been. Considering South Dakota's stash of intimates, I've got a pretty good idea. This is so spacious. He asked us to get rid of his stuff, not make fun of him. So we respect the dead and be sad and think fast. Tyson rushes to the drawer and with speed and tosses something away, not thinking over your hands. The last second he dives into the item and stares at Tyson in shock. Tyson! Oh, come on. Only then do you hear the break in his voice, and at once it becomes clear that he's feeling everything you are and then some. Is this how our friend died? Is this how our friend is dead? Yes, of course. When I give everything to have him back, without a doubt. But it's the way Dakota invited us over to get rid of these. He was a pair of tiny latex underwear, and you know his eyes water. He's smiling when a tear falls. And didn't think we were gonna get a laugh out of it. Dakota lived a full life. Who are we to sanitize that down to fit into whatever we want? I want you to feel a well of emotions bubbling to the surface, and your sadness is reflected in Tyson's face. Somebody killer can rate this level of emotion, right? Still not, your stomach won't leave, and rather than study it endlessly, you force your feelings down, take the underwear, give him the thin material a healthy stretch. The swamp ass he must have had needs would have been terrible. Only Dakota would be crazy enough to buy these. Hey, that's what we love. That's what we love, mate. Damn straight. We need to get these out of here while we still got the chance. Let's get back to work. Wait there, you smile. You screenshot the Matt Tyson and whip out Dakota's phone, punch it in the passcode before settling in. Dakota's note, the glance for the directions, that's for his phone. Delete any of my messages threads that aren't with family, and if there are any weird contact names, delete them too. Easy enough. You open Coda's messages, and as you start going through them, you notice large chunks of Coda's conversations with Destiny missing. These messages end so abruptly. There's no way this is the whole chat. And they pick up in the middle of the thought, almost like Coda and Des were talking to someone else first and moved over to text. Everything okay? Tessa's voice shocks you back to reality, and though you're sure the surprise is written all over your face, you delete the dread and hope your group chat for Tyson to see. I know what Coda wanted, but deleting that group chat is just so final. Wow, yeah, that's heavy. But we can still leave him in the group though, right? The note didn't say to remove him. Then we'll just keep our comments with Kobe going forward. Besides, I don't think I'm ready for a chat with him yet. Make your way through the rest of the messages. I want to leave the conversation with people clearly marked as family members. Okay, almost done. I'm going to his chatter account, and then there's just a few quick things left. Me too. Just bagging everything up to your way somewhere. You log on to his social media and go to delete any inappropriate or embarrassing posts, but notification for an unread DM catching your attention. Whoa, it's from Destiny. She sent it on the day that she died. You open the dread and start to read the last few messages. Surprise. Papa is definitely not taking the LA news well. Uh-oh. What happened? Well, I expected. Don't go. I need you. For becoming a stage 5 flinger. At this point, it's like kind of manipulative, you know? No, because you still won't tell me where it is. It doesn't matter. You're basically broken up. Basically, what does that mean? Now I'm gonna go in there and make a bad fashion try to leave. And you're still gonna go? Of course. What is bad and no one's worth sacrificing my dream for? Whoa, Destiny only sent the message a few minutes before she died. And it looks like Coda didn't know who she was seeing either. Alright, Jesse, right when you are. Quickly delete the account before standing looking around Coda's room for the last time. Ready. You and Tyson make your way back, crawling in your upstairs window and flopping down onto your bed. Well, it wasn't much help in catching the killer, but I'm so glad we did what Coda wanted. Me too. Did you find anything interesting? I think Coda was testing Destiny before she died. Like, right before. Whoa, why didn't he say anything? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't sure if we think he was more or less guilty because of it. Or he didn't trust any of us. Or he didn't trust any of us enough to tell us. Yeah, there's been a lot of that lately. Tyson looks at you pointedly and you feel yourself tense. Tyson, I know what you're thinking, but I'm not the killer. And after finding out everyone's secrets, I can't be the only one you have doubts about. Look at the work schedule, hospital bracelet, and your voice recorder you dump on your desk in your mad rush to the police station. I guess I never did get a chance to look at this stuff. You reach into the recorder, you found out Mr. Delphin's house. But as you clasp it in your hand, you can't help but feel it tug at your memory. Weird. It feels like I've seen it before. Wish you had that. I found it when I was rolling there. The recording notes on it. Notes about what? Time to find out, I guess. Power it on, rewind, and hit the play button. And two, if you get silent to listen. I don't know much, but I've seen the killer as much as I could since they were dressed to stab each other at me. The killer landed right in front of me, chased me, and I bashed my head in. That's me. But only said this to Bex. Is this Bex recorder? Look at Tyson in horror, and the shock on his face tells you he's thinking the exact same thing. They killed her. And Bex had evidence against their mother, so they killed her, stole her recorder, and sent me her note to scare me off. We have to warn everyone else. Together you head toward the bedroom door, when suddenly you hear the snap of a rap coming from downstairs. What was that? Shh. You freeze, listening closely to the sounds of someone creeping slowly but steadily up the stairs. Someone set up a trap. Look around for something, anything you can use as a weapon. What's your up? I just put one of the globe-shaped bookends off the nearby shelf. Tyson jumps back. What are you planning to do with that? Whatever I have to in order to survive. Follow me. You lead a confused Tyson to your closet. Inside the closet, you drop to your knees and push your way back push it way to the back, shoving fallen clothes and shoes out of your way. And the way this closet looks doesn't look messy enough to have to push things out of your way. It's like you just walk in and not really have enough space. I was back here somewhere. Found it. You found it, and then the sliding panel on the back wall, tuck it open. What the? No time, come on. You grab his hand and lead him carefully through the dark passage behind the panel. Careful, it's pretty narrow in here. But here's this place. There's a passage between my and Destiny's room. We use it all the time when we're kids. We should come out, right? You slide a panel in Destiny's wall open. You and Tyson took out Destiny's closet into her room. Here. Whoa. Look up and trying to startle Zaire, standing over you, mouth agape. What's going on? Where did you even come from? Shh. Tyson rushes to the door and locks it. Someone's here. They were on their way to Jesse's room, so he's looking through the closet. What? A violent thud sounds in your room, and seconds later there's a frantic knock at the door. Tyson opens the real Lucky's panicked face. And there you guys are. Can you hear that noise? I think someone's in the house. You can hardly keep from falling to your knees with relief when you see her. Guys, look around. Someone broke in and is rampaging in my room, but we're all here. You say that like it's a good thing. Don't you know what this means? None of us is the killer. I'm so sorry for that, any of you. Seriously, the past few days have made me crazy, but I can't believe I ever thought any of you could have done this. Me too. I'm so sorry, guys. Turns out being hunted by a murderer really clouds your judgment. I'm sorry too. Louder those sounds, and as the gravity of the situation settles over you all, Tyson clears his throat. I finally clipped the mic to my pants and not my leg. But now it's kind of awkward because I'm kind of hunched over. And collapsing it higher so I don't have to bend down as much. Yay. Guys, if we're all about to die, I just want to say that I love you all, and I'm glad we can go out as friends. Besides some brief back to tears, or the fire starts burning your chest. No, screw that. We've gone just too much to just roll over and give up now. Nobody else dies tonight. Now I have anything to do about it. Now I have anything to say about it. Look around to your friends, the people you love most in the world, and in that moment you decide, enough is enough. I'm done running from this maniac. It's time to stand my ground. Hell yeah. Let's go for this one. Together we can take whatever idiot was bold enough to walk through that door. And guess with me? Let's get this loser. Then I can know what hit me. He surveyed the room, still messy from the party, and amidst the discarded cans and musical tubs, spot someone's abandoned football pads. I should do a decent job. Stop it in a knife blade, and if I land a good hit, definitely get hurt. Here's the one good it's you're taking a bet. The killer again. Take on the killer, getting the boost to your fortune, and land some safety justice. Trying not to breathe straight into the mic. Yeah, put it on. Just get the pads and your friends help you shop up on. Time to rent your friends. This one's for me, Jesse and Gordon. Lead your friends out of Jesse's room into the hallway. As you close the door to your room, the sounds of the killer trash and everything get louder and louder. 1, 2, 3. You keep throwing one swift motion, startling the killer as they're in the middle of striking your pillow. Huh? Hey you. Well, I've never seen 4 options. I'm overwhelmed. I really want to talk to him. Why does he go around to get the faces head on? The killer looks around, the blade in a knife in her hand flashing in the light. Horribly. They charge forward, knife raised, but anger makes the moves clumsy, and you easily sidestep to evade the blade. Not this time. Careful guys, the other knife. Most of your friends stand back, but they stand firm just inside the doorway. Are you okay? You better. Get back, all of you. You will let me leave this room. The killer branches a knife again. The light scanning between the four of you, and you can practically feel their desperation from the room. The bag is literally against the wall. You can't have a chance what to do, trying to break free. You fight this mother in anger at the situation. You can only focus on your need to protect your friends. Do what they say, guys. Do what they say, guys. Do what they say, guys. I don't want anyone else getting hurt. That's right. Back into the hallway. Do what they say, backing out of the room and giving them enough space to get to you. Goodbye, you. Even if I let you go for now, I will get you. It's been a pleasure, but I think I'll be going now. The killer turns to leave, but a second they're back as Sarah darts forward. They take up the wine bottle left in the hall from the party and bring it down hard on the back of the killer's head. What are you doing? I don't care what they do. They're not getting away. So Eric keeps holding the now broken bottle, pulling it back, and going in to jab the killer's side. It's nice. Having a thing on my knee. It's nice. So I unclasp it and clasp it back onto my skin. That's great. The killer blocks it with the arm, sending the bottles crashing to thanks, I couldn't read that. Crashing to the floor. And they veer back, bringing the blade forward with a mighty swipe. Zach, watch out. Much forward, digging your fingers in the light. There his arm, making it back. The blade whizzes through the air with a space sword. You're behind me. You don't give them the option to refuse, shoving them back and stepping firmly between them and the killer, just as they turn on you. As the killer advances on you, knife right in her hand, that out of breath. Bring it on. For you, anything. The killer raises the blade in their fist and strike out with a punch, cut at them with the killer's nose. They reel back, opposite is done. Maybe I have this advantage wrong. Maybe I could avoid getting thrown right play on the killer's stance. Eyes wide, lunges at you with a wide swing, waiting for a blur to rush at them. It's enough. He wrenches the killer's arm behind their back and gives them a solid punch right into your trap. The killer manages to take 2 steps before reaching the lower part of the hallway, and their feet go flying out from under them, and they land on the ground with a hard thud. What the hell? I might have set up a little something perfect for catching the low down dirty killer. The killer comes to their feet, and hope they fail to notice the bear trap lying in the way. Jaws break free, trapping their ankle and drawing blood as they try to break it free. Somebody help. Yeah, I don't think so. I was saying, it would better than I would. The killer goes in pain, clearly not going anywhere. You turn to see the horrified expression on your friends' faces. Get the change, I flip the animal. Ha ha ha, hold on. Ha ha ha. Get the change, I flip the animal. Yeah. Remember to ever piss you off, Jesse. Come on, let's get them tied up and moving them before they have a chance to escape. Give it a word of various components of your trap. You and your friends and the killer tied to a chair. Okay, Psycho, let's see who you really are. 2 days to fight it, the killer lets you pull off the stepping stone mask revealing. Oh my god, you're that weirdo who was stalking me when I first got back. Whoa, stalking you. All I wanted to ask was a question, but you were so full of yourself. And why? You don't even appreciate your iconic ancestor. You and your sister are disgraced to start your name. The witch of destiny, overwhelmed by the sun urge, which you strode out with your bare hands, and only barely did you manage to step away. I heard enough. Let's call the cops. I want to see a mayor explain her way out of this one. You know what? It takes time for mother theories, and it takes time for mother theories answers for a lot of things. Start to step away, but before you get too far, hear the man shout after you. You're a trash. After you abandoned the island he prepared for you. The only thing you deserve is death. You spoiled, ungrateful. You turn your head to respond, but before you can finish, Tyson goes in the right plank and brings it down hard on his head, knocking him unconscious. Never speak to just like that again. didn't want to kill people. I'm gonna discuss. What? Sorry, that's the way the chapter ends. Oh, okay.